Hey everybody, Penn here, and today I'm going to be talking about the Roku streaming stick 4K. So this is another way to cut the cable cord. It offers 4K, HDR, streams in HD. It's a high performance portable device. It has an excellent picture quality. It has a support for a wireless streaming receiver. It's a great place to simplify your streaming experience. You're able to share videos, photos, and music from your Apple device, even using AirPlay mode. And of course, it's built in with the stream free TV, live news, sports, music, movies, all that together. And there's also a voice remote with TV controls. This is a affordable device. This is budget. At the time of this specific video on the Roku platform, it is listed as $50 USD. If you get it at the time of this video, you can enjoy a 30-day free trial of AMC Plus when you buy and activate a new Roku streaming device. Let's get into it. So this is one of my first streaming devices actually. So I had purchased this before. And I'm gonna open it back up. See here, easy setup. Showing the HDMI, the connect to internet, and to start streaming. Pretty nice. So what we're going to do here is that we're going to show what's included. Of course, you're going to have the power cable. The remote comes with a dedicated Netflix button, Sling, Hulu, and that appears to be DirecTV. On this remote, you see the power button up top, which is right here. Home button to the right hand side, a back button to the left, and you have your basic navigation. It's purple, it's nice and solid, has an OK button in the middle. This is your volume button right here. Of course, it's going to have the play, pause, the back, go forward, things like that. It's pretty nice. When you look at this remote, it's a simplified experience at the end of the day. It even has an additional option over here for mute, and over here would be more of an instant replay. So these shortcuts are here to just simplify the experience and to get you where you need to go. The remote is pretty light in my hand. Now when I turn it to the side, of course we have some dedicated volume buttons that's built into remote. So on the top, you can increase the volume here, and on the bottom, you can decrease the volume. Turn it to the back, you're able to access the remote. You can put batteries inside of it. When you get the Roku device, it comes with batteries that's included in the box. And that's the full view of the remote. Put that to the side. This is the actual streaming 4K stick. It's pretty light. It's portable. You can fit this in your pocket and you can easily travel with it. You can watch your content, access your content on the go. Of course, here are the cords that come with it. And of course, one end plugs into the other. It's like doing Legos, if that makes sense. So I'm going to plug one in for the power, like that. And for here, I'm going to connect this end to here. So we have, it is almost connected. Move it like that. And I'm going to find on the Roku stick where to plug it in so that it can connect it to the power. Just that simple. So from here, if you have like a socket or a power brick, anything like that, you will plug this into your display, your monitor, your TV. Then you will plug the other end, which you see here, into a socket or a power brick. So that's how you hook it up. Pretty soon, I'm going to show you how to boot into it, and once it's fully loaded, we'll get started. Okay, everyone, so I loaded up into the Roku interface. You notice that in the upper right hand corner is powered by StreamYard. I'm guessing because I don't have a splitter. When I originally tried to connect it to my OBS, it gave me a black screen. So I found a workaround. Okay, so this is the main Roku interface. You have home, where it gives you the TV off, one channel, streaming channels, where you have to connect your account, and then you have settings. So first thing here that I'm going to do is that there's I have to link my account. So I can use a mobile device or a browser. For ease of use, I'm just going to use a browser. When this setup is complete, I will return. Okay, so I ran through the account link, and when your account is linked, this is what you get. So here are the streaming channels. So you can install what's featured. And if you have kids, if you like free TV, FilmRise are great channels to install. Tubi is excellent. It's just a whole lot of options here. If you like mysteries, things like that. The Roku have their stuff breaking down into categories and genres on the left side, so it's easy to find what you want to watch. I like the simplicity of the Roku. I know it's not a device for everybody. I completely understand that. But it does have some pros to it. It's one of the most supported devices on the market. It's very easy. This layout with these squares that's going on right here, this is very nice. This is click and go. If you like anime, you can get Crunchyroll. I'm actually curious if they changed the look of this app. This has been 2 years since I plugged this device in. Adult Swim, you got your MLB, your NBA. I mean, if you're into premium services and you like supporting the people behind these companies, this product is an excellent product. Disney Plus, uh, very popular application, along with HBO Max, and Peacock is on the rise. Hulu, things like that. Let's click into that right quick. You can remove, so you can go to channel, you can remove channel, you can view screenshots, you can rate it, you can give feedback. I don't have Hulu, so I'm just going to remove it. And it's just as easy as that, guys. Apple TV. I'm going to go to all the things that's I guess you can say auto installed. Once I go through these, the Roku channel, I'll keep that. That is fine. Where you can watch your free TV, your news. It's like a 24/7 all in one. Things like that. Got Crackle, CW, Pluto. This is very nice. Very nice. And a lot of these applications are on some of the devices that you guys used before. Plex. Um, Actually, let's search for some other things here. How about we do this? I'm going to search channels. I am going to start up my MB again, so I will be getting that. I'm going to add the channel to that. I'm going to view the screenshots here. So this is how the MB app looks on a Roku. Very nice screenshots. I'm going to add this channel. Once you set up these servers and you have a server, the Roku can be the client. To be honest, it can be the client. And also, let's grab Jellyfin too. There we go. Version 1.4, April 19, 2021. Jellyfin is also on the Roku. And I do have a server for that one that's existing. So I'm just adding the channels that I'm going to be looking at. And this is great because I'm showing you how to use the search feature. It's real easy. Bring up YouTube's probably already installed. Yup, okay, YouTube's installed here. Okay, so I'm going to go back into the main menu here. As you can see, my feed, it just got welcome video, TV shows, movies coming soon, movie store by Fandango. If you're interested in that, there's a TV store as well. If you're into that, there's a search, of course, streaming channels. And this is just great. And look at all these genres. If you're into the news and weather, there you go. Into sports, there you go. Not hard. Apps, there you go. And Roku is always adding new stuff as far as their channels. You see, there's 986 channels here. So you can go in and seriously, you can cut the cable cord with this device because it has a lot of content that's already built into the device that's being controlled by Roku, but it is always being updated. So what I'm saying is that if you have a Roku or if you plan on getting a Roku, don't feel as though you're going to be left out. Think of it as options. At the end of the day, it comes down to options. This is a affordable option, I will say, and it's nice. Like even this feature, Roku feature. Look at this. It gives you sort of like a Netflix feel to it, and it will suggest content for you to watch. Fantasy, action, crime, thrillers, sci-fi, romance. And this is featured on Roku. I'm not going to play any of this content. I'm just telling you the options that you have available to you. Let me scroll back up. Let me get out of here actually. You see here when it says you might like, this is suggesting content to you. These are things based on what you might like, and as you continue to use your device, it's going to give you different things to look at. It even has some movies coming soon. Look at this, is very nice. So for everyone that has media servers or things like that, you can find your content or things to add in just by using this home screen, really. Even for TV shows. It's all here, everybody. What works for others may not work for you. What's important to understand is what you are getting. Do your research, and everything should be good. Okay, so one thing here that's interesting is the streaming channels because I like how they got everything just organized. Um, and let me click on one of these. I like Tubi. I'm gonna add Tubi as a channel. Could not add Tubi free movies. Channel install failed. That's interesting. I wonder if it's related to a new bug or a OS. Has to be. I'll get that cleared up a little bit later. I just like the categories. It's very professional. Um, it just works, honestly. So I'm gonna go into settings, and with settings on the network, you can set up your network to this device. You can do a speed test. On the Wi-Fi, I'm getting 65 down. I'm paying for 75. I did a speed test earlier. You can configure all that here. Set up your connection and you are good to go. Remotes and devices. This is when you can set up a new device to your streaming stick. I can change the theme. I do not have to use the default theme that comes with the Roku. If I want Western, space, I can choose this nautical theme pack. I can get the theme pack. Hopefully I can add the channel. Okay. All right. It's going along. And it's going to change the look. I can set it. And look, I changed the theme. And they have wallpapers as well that you can look into. They have screensavers, things like that, sounds, seasonal themes. I have it on. You can turn it off if you want to. Screensaver wait time. You can disable it or you can set however you want it to. You can restore the default theme here. Display type. I have this hooked up to my computer, ladies and gentlemen. So it's detected 1080p, HDCP 1.4. Once you hook this up to your monitor or television of choice, it's going to do the auto detection. So it's going to auto detect the proper settings for you. As you can see, it does go up to 4K HDR 60. If I connect this device to my TV, I will have 4K HDR at 60 hertz. So there's options for everyone here. Accessibility. This is where you're going to get into your captions. If you want an audio guide, a speech rate, shortcut on the volumes, things of that nature, you can set that there if you like to have that option. You can play with audio. Menu audio, you can set the density of that or the level of volume. The audio mode can be set here. The audio preferred language can be set here. The HDMI, if you have the proper equipment, Dolby Digital, Dolby Digital Plus, Dolby Digital DTS, Dolby Digital Plus DTS. I mean, if you have the equipment, if you have the right functioning setup, then you can set that all here. And then it gets into um, more of the home screen, the payment method. So buy and rent movies, start free trials, and subscribe to channels with Roku Pay. So this is probably a reason why I could not install a channel from earlier, because it wants me to add a payment method to my account, which is fine. Um, I can do that off the video, but this is where you will add your payment method to your device. Apple AirPlay and HomeKit. You can stream from your Apple devices and control content with Apple AirPlay and the HomeKit. So if this is what you're interested in, you can set that up. Goes through legal notices, privacy, like for advertising, I want to limit the ad tracking. I do not want a bunch of advertisements on my Roku. So by default, I believe it's going to be off, but you can turn it on if you wish. I just want to limit. And then the microphone, channel microphone access. I set mine to never allow, but you can always allow it or prompt when it comes up in case you want certain permissions, and you can access the channel permissions here once you have those channels actually come up. Help. Roku has a dedicated mobile app, and they have a application for tips and tricks. So these are nice things that once you join the Roku ecosystem, you're able to take advantage of their other softwares and products that they can offer you with the purchase of your device. They have system where you can go to about, and a lot of this is going to be based on what you want to do. So that's their about. Man, you may see a blur on the screen because I did notice this does show some personal information. You can go into screen mirroring. You can set that up here, and it's just very nice. You can do system update. You can do a system restart. You can do a guest mode to where if you have a visitor, they can set up a guest account. Advanced system settings, where you can do a factory reset. You can do the network connection reset. Control the mobile applications. Advanced display settings, where you can adjust this refresh rate, auto, if you wish. Third-party licensing, you can read that on your own. And this is really it when it comes to the Roku settings. As you can see, quite a bit of options. It's not too daunting. It's very easy to access. And it's another option that you can add to your arsenal when it comes to streaming and cutting the cable cord. So this is sort of like a beginner's walkthrough / setup video. I'm going to make more videos on a Roku in the near future where we break down accessing the channels with the payment method already in place. So that is important. So set that up if you haven't already. And we're going to be doing some quick legal streaming tests on the application itself. And I'm going to give you guys my honest opinion of it. So far, I'm liking it. It seems as though they expanded on what they did when I originally bought it 2 years ago. And it's a nice device. For people that like to have their premium services, as you can see, my home, which is right here, it has my channels that I have. So I don't have Netflix, for example. Let me actually get out of there. Okay. Open up my options, loading channel information. I want to remove this. So as you can see, you can remove things. Like I can bring up my options by pressing the star on my remote. I can remove channels like that. Now I'll do this before I exit the video. So this is very nice. I am an Amazon Prime member, so I keep that. I no longer deal with Voodoo, so I will remove that. But essentially, heck, if you have your own server, you know, you're using Envy, Jellyfan, Plex. I mean, you can have your own IPTV experience right on the Roku, and you set up the server, you build it, you buy it, configure it however you want. This could be another option for a client. I'm gonna back out, and hey, got my Plex up top, YouTube, Roku tips, and you know, so this is very nice. Very nice. It's all integrated. So thank you for watching this video. If you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comment section. Please join my Telegram group if you wish to talk streaming or any other content that's related to my channel and my Coco Scope. If you have any private questions, you can DM me on Telegram or you can send me an email. I will get back with you within 24 to 48 hours, depending on how busy I am. Okay? Happy streaming, and I will see you later. Peace out.